bits and pieces. I'll take the camera crew inside, you know. Why are there mornings? Why are there mornings? And today I can't. What's the other one in there? There's more than that. But we got internet providings. Here to be 85 pounds for the first 4 months, and then after that it'll be. Oh, it's too much. Ready? Oh, is it like that? Or is it going to be this side? On this side.
Can we get jiggy tonight? I got so many things on my mind. I wanna feel your squeeze tight. I like it when you do it. Can we get jiggy tonight? I got so many things on my mind. I wanna feel your squeeze tight. I like it when you do it.
Right, PHATBEATS.net.
Can we get jiggy tonight? I got so many things on my mind.
Some exclusive news
I like it when you do it.
to give you.
I got so many things on my mind.
I'm gonna let the tunes roll underneath as we begin the interview, alright?
You, honey, you got me so high, I can't lie about the way you play.
We're proud to announce that the track of My Destiny, which was a track released originally a year ago on vinyl, has been picked up by a larger label called Muck and Brass. Stroke all around the world. All around the world have had a lot of hits nationally with acts like Cascada and even Danny Minogue as well, and they released the classic Set You Free by Entrance. Alright, they've snapped up My Destiny. We're proud to announce it on PHATBEATS.net. Delinquent featuring Katt, My Destiny, sign up. And the voice of My Destiny is with us this evening. Her name is Katt. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright. As we're doing the show this evening, we thought it'd be a wicked idea to bring you down, as you've featured on our track and you've done so well to push this track nationally. All the PAs you've been doing, you've been working really hard, and from our part, it's nice to bring on the show and definitely let the listeners know an insight into an artist's world and how they do things. So obviously I know a lot of the answers to these from working with you a lot over the last 3 to 4, 5 years, but tell the listeners how you started hooking up with myself and the rest of the Delinquent team, and how you generally began with your music career.
Okay, for the listeners that don't know, I knew Delinquent from college, so from a very young and supple age, and I convinced them to work with me. Anyway, basically we started working on a couple of tracks at college. Originally it was just muck about, you know, knew them as friends, very good friends. They did a lot of music back at college, just messed about studio. I was actually recording with other management at the time, but you know what, it worked out in the end, and we did a lot of collaborations, a lot of funny collaborations, but they all did really sound really good, and one of them that came out the best was My Destiny, and one of my proudest moments with them.
It's mad because My Destiny was the no, it's a pleasure working with you. It's always been a pleasure, and to be honest, what I'd want to say is it was one of the first dance tracks you vocaled and actually got released out there. How was it different to the style you were writing to at the time? Because it was obviously a dance beat. Was it anything different to what you'd done before, or was it natural for you to write to My Destiny, the backing track, for example?
I thought when I first heard the track, obviously it was presented to me as just a beat and the music, which I thoroughly enjoyed listening to. I wrote and went with the flow. I didn't find it difficult at all to write to the beat because I was inspired by the actual track. Listening to it and just sitting down, it just made the lyrics come out basically. And in answer to one of the questions that I actually saw as a text, it's going on to that, nicely linking in there. Sometimes I do find it difficult to write lyrics to a track, but in this case, with My Destiny, it just seemed to fit in. I mean, at the moment, it was sort of an inspiration based on life, and that's where I get most of my inspiration from. It just comes out naturally that way.
I remember listening to, obviously when it was first vocaled, recording it and that, it was such a great subject matter. Just having a vision and having a destiny where you belong. I think it's inspiring. It's nice to have dance tracks with a positive. Nah, well, it could be a bit of cheese. It could be. It's what people have really responded well to it, as we know. And
people have responded to it is because a lot of people go through that situation in everyday life. I know it's cheesy, but it is actually a fact that people do fall in love, and some people do believe in destiny, and that's what the track is. I mean, if you like love tunes, you like love tunes. If you like dance tunes, you like dance tunes. This is the best of both worlds because it's a dance track with that meaning in it.
Perfect. And you know, what's your sort of response to when you hear tracks that are on a dance tip and they're a bit more, I don't know, a bit more, so the subject matter is slightly more towards the negative? Do you think that helps, say, Clubland generally, or do you think it with subject matters, say subject matters more? Do you think it's more of a positive thing to have a positive vibe on a track, in a club, for example?
It's always good to have a positive opinion on things, but in my personal opinion, music is music. If you've got a negative message on the track, if the song's quite dark, you know, it just matches. If it sounds good, that's what that matters. Music is music. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
Absolutely, well said. Big respect to all the producers and artists, of course, who are doing their thing at the moment. Another question that came through is, any future plans with Delinquent? You recorded one song with us, obviously. We know that's got its home. Any other future plans of recording with Delinquent?
No, you're telling me.
Oh, you're telling me.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a couple of tracks coming up. I'm working on an album at the moment. They're thoroughly involved with the album. There's a lot lined up, which I cannot say at the moment. Very exciting. This My Destiny thing coming up is very exciting as well. But you're going to have to keep your ears peeled and your eyes peeled.
Absolutely. And when are we expecting the release on the track, to all the listeners?
Late October.
Late October, indeed. So, we're going to play you the 2007 mix. We're going to have a chat with Kat after this track as well, which is the My Destiny Baseline 07 mix. Okay? And we'll wait for some more questions to come through. We'll resume the interview, and we'll announce the competition as well. So, this is My Destiny 07. I think I've got another mix in the bag of it as well. More commercial mix. We'll try and get that on a bit later. We're going to play you the UK mix. Alright, check this out. PHATBEATS.net. More from Kat after this. Gonna gather some more questions up. And we're gonna do the competition as well. We're gonna give away the t-shirts that we are both wearing this evening, that we are modelling at the moment. Spot Rotten t-shirts. We've also got some Kat t-shirts. We're gonna give away one of each. This is a track we've been talking about. My Destiny, Kat on the vocals. Check out the positive vibes on this.
Don't need to think too hard about what to say to you. Words come so easily, 'cause what I say is the truth. You don't need to worry about me. I don't need nothing but you. You should know it, baby. I would give you anything.
Check the drop on this. Brand new 07 mix. My Destiny. Hold up, Pinky.
Feels like you were someone I knew. Could've sworn we met before. Feels like in the past there's history.
And you know what?
Maybe it just
They're looking reload on this already.
feels like you were someone I knew. Could've sworn we met before. Feels like in the past there's history. Maybe it's just my destiny.
You know what, they want it. If they want it, they get it. Simple. I've never one to turn down a rewind, as you can probably tell. We're going to get this from the edge. My Destiny 07. This is the track in question. coming out on all around the world. Stroke Muck and Brass. Late October, early November. Get behind this track. It's going all the way nationally. Video, full promotion. And this is going to be performed live in Sheffield on Saturday. It'll be this mix as well. Out to the same tune. Hold tight to Temper. Hold tight Pinky. Hold tight Sean. Is that Sean in Kingston, yeah? Oh my God, Sean Kingston. Oh God. Should have brought the guitar down. We could have a little strum actually. A little strum and vocal.
Don't need to think too hard about what to say to you. Words come so easily, 'cause what I say is the truth. You don't need to worry about me. I don't need nothing but you. You should know it, baby. I would give you anything.
I'll take the Unique crew up next. Looking forward to that. It's 11 PM. Yeah.
Feels like you are someone I knew, could've sworn we met before. Feels like in the past there's history. Maybe it's just my destiny. Feels like you are someone I knew, could've sworn we met before.
Straight after this,
In the past,
more chat with Kat and then that competition question.
it's just my destiny.
MySpace.com/Delinquent UK. MySpace.com/Catworld.
There's no one else I know that knows me better than you. Got an effect on me, it changed me for the good. If I had never met you, the way I feel, I would not know how to show it. You see, you
Hold tight, Danny T.
how the best in me.
Positive energy, positive vibes, positive subjects. We're spreading love. To Alfie Basildon. Well, sit down, boy. What have you turned me into? It's all good. Should have brought that from the studio, innit?
Giving me more than I could ever dream of. Your inspirational to me. You're my destiny. You're meant to be. And it feels
My Destiny. That's the 2007 mix. Out to those who know the two-step original
like you.
and the 4/4 mix as well. There's also some other dance mixes of this which are going to surface over the next 2 months, I'd say. I'm going to set a competition question relating to this tune as well. So we got Kat in the studio, and another question came through just before we played the track. And I'm going to ask Kat that question now, actually. So, Kat, there's been another question posed about writing styles, etc. just before we played the track. Do you find it difficult to put melodies to tracks? That's the question that was asked on there. What would your advice to be to writers who write to tracks from scratch about melodies?
Melodies, yeah. I find it difficult to write to track sometimes, but you just got to sit there, carefully listen to the track. Inspiration comes when it comes. Sometimes it comes when you're in the bathroom, in the bedroom. It depends on what kind of topic the song is. So you can hum in your heads, but basically it comes naturally, as I said before. It can be difficult at times, but you just got to wait and be patient.
So you featured on a dance track, obviously, within My Destiny. With your own stuff, where would you say, how would you describe your sound? And what's sort of the immediate plans with what you're doing at the moment?
My plans at the moment, I'm constantly working in studio, recording, basically trying to get wicked tracks on the album. We're still trying to establish what's going to go on the album. Promoting as well. I'm in and around London, out of London, even across the globe soon. So watch out for that.
Obviously, some gigs in Iron Napa. You've got a gig on, I think, in Birmingham on the 27th and Manchester as well. So definitely, if you're in the Birmingham and Manchester region, get yourselves down there. Okay, it's... I just had a complete blank. Look on MySpace.
Look on MySpace. I'll tell you my MySpace really slowly. So www.myspace.com/catworld.
Cool, and I've just remembered the name of the club. It's called The Works in Birmingham, and that's on the 27th. So, again, talking about your sound, you said what sort of that you're working on your album at the moment, but how would you actually describe your sound? Your own sound?
My sound? I'd say it's quite unique, but then again, it's up to the people who hear the tracks for them to judge it. Because I don't want to say something and then someone comes out and says, no, it's not like that.
That's right, so completely unique, and from what I've heard, definitely very vibrant, very, very edgy as well. So if you like your edginess and something just a little bit different from the norm, check out her MySpace, which is myspace.com/catworld. Now, we've had a message in saying that myspace.com/delinquent UK doesn't work. It actually does, as far as I know. So www.myspace.com/delinquent UK, ours should come up. And we've just given out cats as well. I'll let you know that very slowly. myspace.com/catworld.com. Now, we're going to set a competition question. Thanks very much, Kat, for coming down. I'm sure we'll be on PHATBEATS again soon. We'll probably organise a live PA for you next as well. We'll probably do that nearer the release time. So definitely thanks very much to Kat. My Destiny, like I said, release date late October, early November. And we're going to set a competition question to win a T-shirt which looks like this. And to win a Cat T-shirt which looks not like this, you have to go to a MySpace to see what it looks like. There's a picture on there. All right. We're going to ask you a question. How do you spell cat? Now, you might look at me and think, what are you talking about? It's a different spelling. All right. How do you spell cat? Message us in. We're going to put all your names in a hat. We're going to pick out two. The two that get it right will get a T-shirt. One like this and one cat T-shirt. So I'm not going to tell you. It's up to you guys to do your research. We're going to start something that we call club style. All right. Mr. G is going to host up. I'm going to jump on the decks. I'm going to play some new and old bass line. And we're going to do it like this. Mr. G, your time. Hold tight, Money Mike. Mr. G, your time. Thanks to Kat once again. Very, very interesting answers. Out to the up-and-coming vocalists. Hopefully that helped. We have a winner. Well, not a winner. We've got someone who's going in a hat. Getting excited. Hold tight, Stephanie. We're going to write these down, yeah? Let's write these down. We're doing them now. Stephanie has the spelling right.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Mr. G. Hold tight, Stephanie. How'd you know that phrase? Mad, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and it's Delinquent in the bizzle. PHATBEATS.
You know you wanna.
Out to the messaging crew right now. One name in the hat so far. How is cat spelt? So that is the competition question. Out to the crew giving us their details. Okay. Out to the MySpacers. Right now inside Delinquent. Hold tight, Cat, for the guest interview. Next time round might be a live PA. Out to the shout box, it's pulling up. We're on the MSN crew right now. Oh yeah, and don't forget this Saturday, Delinquent's birthday by Sheffield, the club vibe. So we get down to business. Out to those that are waiting for it like this. Come on! Out to Lady Katt. Straight in the hat. Those messages are building up on us. Out to Killer B. And that's spelled wrong. Out to DJ Vinyl. And that's right, you go in the hat. Out to Lady Katt, that's not right. Well, did you get it right last time? Well, that was a clue. Out to Killer B, that's straight, that's right in the hat. Competition live in progress. Win yourself a Spot Rotten t-shirts.
Try to hold back from these feelings, never wanted to be dreaming of.
Behave yourself, mate.
Time and time again I'm feeling you could easily mistreat my love. My love. Never thought that there could be someone just like you could become part of me. I'm afraid to
you get it right, Alfie, we might get the young. Here we go, listen. Did you get it right, Alfie? That is the question. How do you spell cat? What is the correct spelling? Out with the aliases. What's that, Rachel?
Show me how I like to be happy. Want me to believe you when you say.
Alright, time to hit us up with those messages. And who knows the answer to the competition question? How do you spell cat? Answers on the postcard. Time to bounce with it. Randomizer Hill Cruise. Members across the globe right now, you know. Burners on the back doors. Out to Alfie. You're not in the hat right about now.
If you get a license, you get them kind of dumb nature, you know.
Right now it's Delinquent inside, and it's PHATBEATS. Even on the greatest days, sunshine down on we, stars are not in the making. What's ours we're taking? Forever on the case, running things red. This side there will lick off your head. Wanna be biased, we don't care. Year to year we'll always be there, raising up another atmosphere. People nowadays don't care, you will never know what's fair. Doing this right here cause we love it, taking that button to another summit. Running with different fundamentals, instrumentals. Blue and blur that you know it. That girl's eyes are glowing, feeling the way that we're rolling. See that girl, what where? See that girl, what where? See that girl.